Good morning, everyone. I wanted to talk about this title you see here, Why We Are Born and the Meaning of Life. It's obviously a very grand theme, and I didn't really know why we were born and the meaning of life. Not so specifically. Pretty much everything all the truth that I've learned is from Master Ruho Okawa. He said in his book, he's the master of masters, not just the master. He's the most enlightened one. He really is. He has the greatest wisdom. He even said, amazingly, if you can believe this, says, reading one of my books is like reading 100 books of other people's. Yeah, it's true. Now, I wanted to mostly address if there's a non-member watching this video, somebody who maybe doesn't know much about spirituality or religion, or doesn't know much about Happy Science teachings. So why are we born? You know, people usually say, and I used to think before I was reading Happy Science books, even though before I was reading Happy Science books, I was very, very, very passionate, enthusiastic about searching for the truth, and this theme today, why we're born, the meaning of life, what is the purpose of being a human on planet Earth, right? So I was reading several hundreds of books for 5 straight years, every single day for 5 years, or more than 5 years, until I found The Laws of the Sun. I think you see it on the screen here, of Master Okawa's book, which I never heard before. It impressed me the most. So I'm quite familiar with how people think of what is the meaning of life. They tend to think that, okay, it's obviously about try to find happiness and be successful, right? It has a lot to do with happiness and success. So, but the real truth is that it sounds simple when you say it, but it's actually something that I'm still struggle to even learn deeply, to accept it deeply, to believe it deeply. And the truth is this. So God created the universe. God is the creator of the universe. And he did everything intentionally by his willpower, his power of thought. Like in the Bible it says, in the beginning was the Word. So it's basically, the truth is opposite of what almost everybody thinks. Everybody thinks that this world is the real world, that planet Earth, like living on Earth as a human, is our only true home. But actually our true home is heaven, which sounds not believable for most people. Even Christians don't really believe it. A lot of Christians don't. Well, I grew up Christian myself, and Buddhist. Actually, I grew up Christian and Buddhist because, growing up in America. So it's really, it's extremely incredible, the truth. It's hard for people to even accept the meaning of the words. Like you know how you can hear words, but you don't really, it doesn't really sink in deep into your mind or your heart, right? So the real world is the spirit world of heaven, but the spirit world is divided into heaven and hell. Hell is much smaller than heaven, but it's still very big from our perspective, from the perspective of planet Earth. But the spirit world of heavens, the multidimensional world of heaven, goes up higher and higher, encompasses this planet Earth. There's even other spirit worlds of other planets, but it's too deep and complicated to think about. But focusing just on Earth, The truth is quite so incredible that, because when we're born, when we reincarnate, we forget all the memories of where we were before. So being born on earth is really a harsh test. Sometimes Master says it's like a muddy world, a muddy pond. Or like he also says, like to the high spirits in the higher heaven, they see this world, it looks like a miniature garden, planet Earth. So we're in the third dimension, right? And the spiritual world is fourth dimension, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And ninth dimension is like where Buddha and Jesus and 10 saviors come from. And then there's also 10th dimension up to the 13th dimension. And it goes beyond even. 13th dimension is the dimensional consciousness of the entire cosmos, the entire universe. And then there's 14th dimension beyond. It goes to 20, it goes beyond 20 even. The primordial God, primordial Buddha. So it's extremely incredible. And basically no one can know this except maybe saviors. There's only 10 saviors, so there's about 52, 53 billion spirits on just this planet Earth. So the truth is, there is reincarnation. So we've already had, it's so incredible that we've already had many past lives. It's kind of strange to think that we've already died many times. But we have no memory of it. But it is locked in the repository of our subconscious mind. So we only use 3 to 12% of our brains, right? About 10%, only 1/10. So there's all the information is locked away, hidden in our subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is basically like the spirit world. And also I wanted to say real quick that we are spiritual beings, we are souls in a physical body, but our soul is much larger than it is now in the physical body. Your soul is much larger when you die and return to heaven, if you return to heaven. Sometimes it's explained as something, another concept that's never been explained before is soul siblings, branch spirits. So we have a group of 6 spirits, like the palm, your hand. There's a palm and the 5 fingers, so 6. A group of 6 souls, but they're all one. So your guardian spirit is one of your soul siblings, or branch spirits, branch souls. So the meaning of life, why we're born, is mainly to train our souls. It's a training ground for the soul, planet Earth. What does that mean? Well, it means that you are the soul. We are spirits, we are souls. And the core of the soul is the mind. Basically, you could say the mind is everything in terms of a human. So the physical body is like the shadow of your soul. But, I'm not saying take your physical body lightly. Of course, you should take care of your physical body. Of course, we have to eat and sleep, and we have to work and earn money and do things. And that's the meaning of life. The meaning of life is to have new experiences that we didn't have in our past lives, to learn the truth, God's truth, or to learn important God's lessons in each lifetime. And to have a new character, a new personality, and to improve ourselves. So training for the soul, training for yourself. It's not like you have a soul, you are the soul. So, but it sounds, the words sound simple, but it's something that you could struggle with, this truth that I'm talking about, for decades. Yeah, it can take a long time to really understand. It sounds simple, but it's ironic that the simple truths are most difficult to accept or understand. So in a way, we're pretty much blind when we're born into this world. Master says, groping in the darkness. I think Jesus said that. groping in the darkness. So life is obviously quite strange sometimes in some aspects, and it's very difficult, of course, sometimes, many times. And things don't always work out as you want them to, of course. It is a lot of times it's a harsh test, obviously. So it can be a challenge to attain happiness and to become successful in the true sense, right? So that's why it's important to have faith in God, faith in Buddha, and to believe that God gave us eternal life, and that not only will you have future lives, but you've already had many past lives. All of us had. So it's very profound. It's pretty much opposite of what Christianity is teaching. Christianity refuses to teach about reincarnation. They believe it's a false teaching or something. So that is why we're born. People tend to think like we're born just to have fun, right? People tend to, like, from the perspective of agnostic, atheistic, or materialistic perspective, people tend to think, well, the purpose of life is just to be as happy and have as much fun as possible because I have a limited time left, right? People tend to feel fearful and anxious and worried about their future because they don't really believe they are eternal travelers. We are eternal travelers. So our soul has been granted the great, great, great gift of eternal life and freedom. Freedom is free will, willpower. So we have free will, but we have freedom. But freedom is contingent upon responsibility. So whatever choices you make, whatever you choose to think, say, and do, whatever you choose to do with your life, with yourself, is your responsibility. That's self-responsibility. So that's connected to the law of karma and the law of cause and effect. Law of karma is cause, condition, result, reward, right? So life is it's very serious, and it's a very harsh test, and we have to take life quite seriously, but at the same time be lighthearted. We're trying to. It's good to get rid of overcomplicated thinking. Master Okawa says. There's a great book about that, I'm Fine Spirit. But some books I would suggest is besides The Laws of the Sun. I think you see it on the screen. There's this Worry-Free Living. And this one is if you want to be convinced of the spirit world is the real world, and read about the multidimensional universe as the laws of eternity. It says, Alcantara, which is the name of God, Father of Jesus. Alcantara is Vishnu in Hindu, Tandi, Changdi in Chinese, and Alcantara is Allah in Islam, right? It says, Alcantara unveils the structure of the spirit world. And then another really good essential book that Happy Science has is The Rebirth of Buddha. It says, my eternal disciples, hear my words. And this one is very nice. It's a little strict, but it's very great book. It's very straightforward. It talks about, first chapter is, now here I have returned. And then the second chapter is words of wisdom. It's really great. Like, for example, it talks about humility and gratitude, the practice of love, the way to cultivate yourself, the path to improve yourself. And then chapter 3 is very something everybody needs. I'm sure you'll agree. The title is Do Not Be Foolish. Do not be foolish. What is foolishness? Do not be greedy. A heart of offering, the enlightened ones. Know yourself. The most foolish ones, the value of kindness, the folly of self-preservation. Do not be angry. Do not envy. Do not complain. Make efforts in silence. So, real quick, we have some time. Quickly, I just want to say the problem with we humans is we have animal nature, animal instinct. So we want to protect ourselves from danger, right? So it makes us self-centered naturally and egotistical and selfish. So it's hard to be selfless. It's hard to give love to other people. We naturally want to take love from other people. So we teach giving love without expecting anything in return. But it's hard. It's something that we have to be taught. That's the most essential teaching of happy science, besides faith in God, faith in Buddha, the creator of the universe, is, to give love, which is hard. We all struggle with it every day because we naturally want to take love. We naturally are kind of fearful, right? Kind of like animals, like cats or like a porcupine. If it senses danger, it has sticks out its needles, right? So we have to try to kind of fight with ourselves, fight with our lower selves, and try to nurture our higher selves, right? Or nurture our souls and try to overcome our animal instinct and ego, right? Subdue. We should try to subdue our ego, subdue our animal instinct, and be more spiritual, be wise, and not be foolish, and be compassionate, and all of that. So that's the big challenge of humans, I think. So yeah, it's hard. Every day we try to be good people, of course. We try to be honest and sincere, and we try to be trustworthy. And yeah, it can be difficult because we always make mistakes. It's hard to control yourself, and it's hard to control your mind. It's hard to control your emotions. It's hard to control what you're thinking. We think thousands and thousands of thoughts, tens of thousands of thoughts per day, mostly subconscious thoughts, but anywhere from 20 to 60,000 thoughts per day we're thinking. So it's hard to control what we're thinking all day long. It's hard to control our feelings, but we keep trying. So the Master Okawa says for spiritual discipline, spiritual development, or just personal development, is the three factors, is the self-reflection, meditation, and prayer. So if you do that in that order, first you self-reflect, then you meditate, and then you pray. So we always should have a mind that can connect to heaven instead of connecting to hell. And that's one of the major problems of the world, of humans on planet Earth, is over half the people are possessed by evil spirits. That is the harsh reality. That's the harsh truth. Over half. I'm not sure what it is. It could be 55, 60%, but it's a lot. There's a lot of people. It's not half, it's over half. So when we have negative thoughts, according to the law of same wavelengths, we connect to evil spirits, hellish spirits from hell. They possess us. So there's a spiritual possession. The opposite of spiritual possession would be spiritual guidance by our guardian and guiding spirits, or angels in heaven, high spirits in heaven. Okay? All right, so let's begin the morning prayer. Thank you very much. Lord Alcantara, Master Ruho Okawa, thank you very much for giving us your great light every day. We practice the principles of happiness, love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress to make the world better with our brothers and sisters. With our gratitude, we will recite the true words spoken by Buddha, prayer to the Lord, and prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ruho Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddha land. Buddha land is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love, or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom, or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls. Rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are mortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is the symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to punt in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words. And Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now, here, listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have 3 aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by, yet still your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people, love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas. Believe in that the light has reality. Believe in that love has reality. Believe in that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together, to keep right mind, and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord Al-Kantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love, Earth. Protect us from all evil and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. My guardian and guiding spirits deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and a shield of courage. Every day may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this I give my thanks. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day.